Yeah, all right, let's roll.
So right now we're having a contrarian point of view to the concept of a life hack, where that journey, those lessons along the journey, the millennials or the younger generation, they want to skip to the good part. They don't want to go through the painful lessons, the broom work, right? And they procrastinate. So my question is, for most, even for myself, procrastination is a significant barrier to starting something. So what can I do? What can we all do to overcome procrastination?
See, procrastination, otherwise what I refer to as the Monday morning blues, right? Why Monday morning? Because you're getting back to work after a weekend break.
Yeah.
Now, the so-called Monday morning blues, in effect, happens when you are not yearning to run to work. When you basically look upon work as work. But if you're going to the carnival that day, I mean, if you remember, throw yourself back to when you were going to Disneyland or going to a carnival that day, on a field trip that day. You are up earlier than normal. You are raring to go. I mean, you are ahead, of the pack, so to speak.
Absolutely, yeah.
Pushing mom, I gotta go. But when it's school, the whole thing goes into reverse. So the issue is perspective. Why procrastinate? You never procrastinate the things you love to do.
Yeah, true.
You procrastinate what you supposedly think is bitter as opposed to sweet. But if you recognize that this is something I choose to experience, I choose that perspective, then you can change it.
Right.
Many a time, people who have met their partners in life started off being hostile to that same person, not recognizing at some point along their journey, there was a 180 change. And this person who was always irritating you suddenly became someone you were looking forward to. So what changed? Everything changes in the mind. Now, if you control your mind, then you control your life. You control your direction.
So how do we help people measure their success on a tangible level? Because we're talking about having that perspective on the other side of the broom work, on the other side of those lessons, there is success. But how do we measure that?
See, it's all very simple. I love using mothers as an example. They are, in essence, the best at life hacks. All right? A mom enjoys, every bit of time she spends with a child. More often than not, the mom enjoys things that even the dads don't want to do.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right? And to them, it's not a downside. Changing pampers, cleaning up after the child, dealing with that, it requires tremendous amount of patience. It is a mindset whereby the success itself is just being able to do it every day. Success is not some far-off, far-flung destination that you're heading out to. It's not a destination you need to chase. If your daily preoccupation is already something that is satisfying, something that keeps you on top of your game, and that you enjoy it, you embrace it, you're already successful. Then when success supposedly comes to you, it's more of an add-on.
Right. So there's no such thing as an overnight success.
There never has been.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. As far as I've known, anyone who's truly successful is already successful in his mind, in his mindset, even before the so-called event happens.
Right. So it's the mindset before any sort of tangible outcome.
Exactly.
That's the success. Excellent. Well, Dato Sri, I think this was a fantastic session with you, as always. Really appreciate you being with us. And, we're going to continue doing a lot of these interviews in the future. And I hope that, those of you watching can finally crack that code in life that this man, that my mentors of millions around the world has cracked. And it really is all about the daily process, the daily grind.
It's about being in the now. It's about living in the now. It's about doing it now. There's no success in a distant future. There's no something that you're working for, working towards. There's only now. So if you can live in the now, be in the now, enjoy the now, embrace the now, then you will get there long before anyone else. And you'll get there faster than you know it. In fact, getting there will just fade into the background.
And there we have it. Thank you so much, Dr. Sri Vijay.
Thank you.